Hi, I'm Jay Nova. Welcome to Season 2 of Rockin' Inc. MC. I'm excited to be back to tell everybody what I have in store this season and what's been going on. So let's talk about what's been going on. Here in New York, we've been breaking records, and I don't mean vinyl records. I mean temperature records. The temperature has been down in the single digits, negative single and double digits for the longest time, for the last 5 or 6 weeks, and we just can't get out of this cold. We want the seasons to change. We want that spring weather, which is right around the corner, to be here, so we could get out there, get on our bikes, and enjoy ourselves. Exactly what I like to do, ride my bike, my motorcycle bike, and enjoy myself. But I want to take you out there and show you around Long Island, around New York, and the United States. I have some exciting trips, and I have one coming in Miami in April, and I'll talk about that later on. But let's talk about my new format of my show. My new format, I will be doing shows as long as 15 to 1 hour in length. I will be breaking the shows down depending on the length of the show. I will be breaking it down to a full show, which you can see right here on my website, which is rockinincmc.com. As you can see, I'll have the full show, and then I will break it in segments along the side and all around. I will have my music segment, my model spotlight segment, and then any other small segments I build around the show that I have featured on that particular show. I will also take the interview or whatever I have going on for the show, and I will break it into its own segment, and if it's a little long or lengthy, I will break it into 2 parts so you can watch it at your convenience, and I don't want to bore you. Or if you like I said, you can watch the whole show in entirety. I will not have commercials, I will have sponsors, and it'll be tag sponsors. So I will make it as exciting as I can for you guys to watch. So let's enjoy and let's get started. So what I like to do, speaking about entertainment, let's get started with my guest tonight. She's a very special one. So let's follow me out. Let's go out on the road now to Long Island Glass. Put on your jacket and let's hit the road. Welcome to Rockin' Inc. MC. I'm here at Long Island Glass with my new co-host, Alicia Ray, Season 2, Episode 1. So, how do you feel?
How do I feel? Wow, I am so excited I can't even start to tell you. First of all, I'm co-hosting a show with Jay Nova about rock and roll and ink, tattooing, which is what I do. It's what I eat, breathe, live every single day. So that alone is just mind-boggling.
That's
Can't
great.
begin to tell you, yeah.
I'm excited because, you know, Season 1, I had you on 3 shows, and it was great because I liked the energy.
Yeah,
the energy
yeah, we
was
got a lot of
great.
good reviews about that.
A lot of good energy, and but I'm here, and I came here because Alicia is here doing some work. She's doing a mural, and that's what I want to talk about. I want to get you to know what she does, and she's a tattoo artist, and
Right.
let's hear about what, you know, where you work and
Yeah, right now
career.
I'm actually celebrating my 5-year anniversary at Tattoo Lose in Selden, which is pretty cool that I work in the Selden shop because it's actually the oldest tattoo parlor on the island. So that's really cool that it has a lot of history, you know, it has a lot of soul. So, and tattooing is just like my life now. I did so many different things in the art field. I always knew since kindergarten I'm going to be an artist when I grew up. I just didn't know what. You know, I started with graphic design, then I went to interior design at FIT, then I went to secondary education, I became an art teacher from CW Post, and nothing was really clicking. And then when I started tattooing, it just all fell into place. It's like, I wish for everybody to find something that they truly love, like what I'm doing right now. And I'm sure what you do, right?
Yeah.
You love what you do too.
You gotta
We're
love what
lucky
you do.
people, man.
You gotta love what you do. So you do you're a tattoo artist. You do painting and murals also.
Yeah.
What you're doing here for the shop here.
Yeah, Long
right?
Island Glass. Two of my boys, Joe and Brian. I've known them for years, and I'm doing a big mural with a phoenix. I love doing murals. When I was at CW Post, I actually took a few photography classes, but I took this one class that was all about, it was nature versus industrial, and I'm a nature nut, so I picked nature. And I decided to do everything about exotic animals, which was crazy because every week I had to go to either the Bronx Zoo or Riverhead Aquarium to take pictures of exotic animals.
You had to pick like the furthest
yeah,
locations
well, where else do you find exotic animals on Long Island, you know? So, but it ended up paying off because I got my own art exhibit from it, and I sold a lot of photos, which was really cool, you know, as a student to be able to sell your art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you also do some modeling, right?
I do some modeling. I'm not like a model, runway model, but I love the camera and I love to have fun with it. I find it like an art. So I do a lot of stuff for just different projects with friends or people that know people. I did a music video for Overkill, which was a lot of fun being on, you know, in front of the camera. I was actually a tattoo artist in the video. So that's cool, getting paid to be a tattoo artist in a music video. Why not?
That's it.
You know?
For a great band like Overkill.
Yeah, Overkill. I remember being a kid, and my next door neighbors were all a bunch of brothers, and I remember like drawing their CD covers. I was in 6th grade. I didn't even know who they were. And then when I became like, you know, 16, 17 years old, I used to listen to them all the time, and then being in their music video was really cool to be able to do that.
That's really, really great. So what I want to do now is I want to take us out. And we're going to be back after this. I'm going to take you out to Alecia Rey, who is our model spotlight for our first model spotlight for season 2, episode 1. We'll be back right after this.
Hi guys, I'm Alicia Ray from Rockin' Ink MC. This is my model spotlight you're about to see. You can follow me just by Googling my name. Alecia, last name Rey. Thanks guys, hope you like it.
Everything has been said before, nothing left to say anymore. But it's all the same, you can ask for it by name. Babble, bitch, rebel, party, sex, and don't forget the violence, blah, got your lovey-dovey, sad and lonely, stick your stupid slogan and everybody sing along. Babble, bitch, rebel, party, sex, and don't forget the violence, blah, got your lovey-dovey, sad and lonely, stick your stupid slogan in. Everybody sing, are you motherfucking ready? Wanna do it? Stand up and admit, come on, never coming. This is a new hit. Stand up and admit. Do we get it? No. Do we want it? Yeah. This is a new hit. Stand up and admit. Babble, bitch, rebel, party, sex, and don't forget the violence, blah, got your lovey-dovey, sad and lonely, stick your stupid slogan in, everybody sing along. Everything has been said before, nothing left to say anymore. When it's all the same, you can ask for it by name. Are you motherfucking ready? Wanna do it? Stand up and admit, come on, never coming. This is a new hit. Stand up and admit. Do we get it? No. Do we want it? Yeah. This is a new hit.
back. And that was great. We're back in a new place, in our new home here, in my home. But anyway, I want to give a big shout out to Brian and Joe, the owners of Long Island Glass, for having us down and having a great experience to see what goes on behind the scenes in glass blowing.
Yeah, I've been friends with them for many years, and let me tell you, it's always just a really cool vibe, real cool experience going down there and watch them glass blow. You're gonna see some pictures of a mural that I'm doing in a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a segment actually on it, right?
Yeah,
in a couple weeks.
You know what? It was so exciting. I was there. I was like being.
You were just blown away, right?
It was like being in a toy store, but like seeing how the toys are being built.
Yeah.
It was like, wow, that's how they do this. Wow, it was amazing.
It's really cool. You
really
guys definitely have to check it out.
And they're really cool guys.
Yeah, they
are.
are.
Really cool guys. They're rockers.
Yeah, keep your eyes out for the segment. It's going to be a really cool one.
Yeah, so let's get back to, you had some great pictures in your spotlight there, and I must say you have a very unique array of themes that you have going on there. Really cool, and I was looking at like the one with the couch. What's up with that?
Oh my God, the one with the couch is a spray paint in the back, and then the one with me with the the black raven type wings. It was so funny because I had to traipse in 95-degree weather through the woods for over a mile to get to this like abandoned building with this worn out couch, but it has such a cool vibe. It was so like gnarly, like with the spray paint in the background. And it was so funny because when I was there and I got changed in the corner behind like these walls, and I came out with my black patent leather boots on and my wings and my mask, and I'm climbing on the couch, and then a family of 4 walked past because it's also a park.
Dressed like that?
Dressed like that,
oh,
yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, 2 little teenage boys. So I must have blown their little minds away. Like, it was pretty funny. You can only imagine what the parents were thinking I was doing in there, dressed like that.
It's really funny because we do photo shoots. Because I've been doing a few here and there, and I actually did one last week, and I really feel bad. I was with Jen Lynn doing a photo shoot, and we did it in a car repair shop, and there was 3 dogs there. And,
oh my God.
So she's sitting there, and like we put her in the back of the truck. The dogs jump up there, and they're
Yeah.
like licking her.
Oh,
Just like it was the funniest thing, So you never know what's gonna happen. And then when we walked in, they came and they were just like all over her. It was just funny things happen.
That's the one beauty of doing modeling and also being a photographer, which I've done a lot of work on both sides of the camera. You never know what's going to happen, There's always surprises.
Yes. You've been involved in a lot of other things, and you won awards.
Yeah.
And you've been in papers and magazines and all that stuff. So talk a little about all of that great stuff you've done.
All right. Well, it was a Newsday for doing a month free of tattoos of breast cancer ribbons. We did a tattoo a whole month of just free tattoos of breast cancer ribbons, which was insane. Because, some people, they don't care what they get, I guess. We've literally caught people going to each shop getting a breast cancer ribbon, so they had 5 breast cancer ribbons on them.
Oh,
yeah. So, pretty crazy. But I actually did a tattoo contest at, believe it or not, the Whaling Museum in Cold Spring Harbor. They wanted to do that to get a more young crowd to come to the museum, which was a great idea. And I won the best nautical tattoo there, which was really cool, really great. There's a lot of good tattoos there, and I was really surprised that I won. But being there, actually, an artist came up to me, this woman, and she's like, I love your style. I would love to have you be in our Women's of the World art exhibit. And she went around Long Island and picked out 50 of her favorite female artists. Really? Yeah, and it was all to express just strength in females and combating in a man's world type of thing. So I did. Rosie the Riveter was my inspiration for it. So instead of Rosie the Riveter was the girl with the we could do it. So I did the same thing, we could do it, and it was me with my sleeve holding a tattoo machine. So I thought that was a nice little twist on it, get my tattoo theme in there, because she wanted me to do something with being a female tattoo artist. Since in the most part it is a man's world in the in the tattoo world.
In the tattoo world.
There's not that many female tattoo artists, so she wanted to bring that into the aspect of the art gallery showing. So, I got a nice little award for that. And then being at that art exhibit, then I met another person that was doing an art gallery exhibit, Endless Summer. So then there's a picture, I think, that we showed of that, of my little Endless Summer painting that I did. So what's so great about doing these things, it's like, yeah, you're not going to become famous from it, but you meet one person that brings you to another place, that brings you another place in your life. So, people out there that are in the art field, and you just got to try to get yourself out there as much as possible, because you never know who you're going to meet that's going to bring you to the next stage in your life.
You got to get out there, and that's how you get your
all
work.
the connections,
Your
man.
work's got to get out there, get seen.
Yep.
You know, there's so many people out there that are great. They do great artwork. They're great tattoo artists, but
They don't network.
You got to network and spread the
Yeah.
word. You got to get it out
You
there.
really do.
You know, so but there's a lot out there, but you do a great job, and I've seen you years ago from where you went and to where you are now.
Yeah.
And it's big difference.
Definitely. Yeah.
I remember the little. To me, it was the little girl Alicia. You know, just rookie
Little
in,
Miss
you know,
Alicia, yeah.
rookie in, you know. And now look at you. You know, it's like trying to get a tattoo from Alicia. You got to call her up and get an appointment.
Yeah,
Right?
3 months, 2 months.
Fill it in.
Around now, my weight is so.
It's real
pretty
good.
good for being in it only 4 years. You know.
It's great.
I'm happy. I'm excited about it.
It's really great. So, let's talk about a big event that we have coming up. I try to do an event every season. You know, I had one last season, and I had it on December 7th, and I did it in a club with a bunch of local bands. But this is a big event. It's Rockers Gone Wild down in Miami, April 16th, and this event is the 3rd year she's doing it. It's put together by Adrian Rose. The tickets, including a meet and greet with all the bands. There's 11 bands. Black Jacket from Miami, Florida. 3PD, Kickin' Valentine, Pink Velvet Crush, which a good friend of mine, Paul, who's a guitarist, played in the band with me a few years back. NZM Band, Dog Star Rider, 10,000 Views, Steve Summers, who was the voice of Pretty Boy Floyd from the 80s, band called London, Soul Sign, and the legend Jakey Lee of Ozzy and Badlands. That's a lineup.
I'm excited.
You know, it's going to start at 12 in the afternoon, and it's going to go to like 2 in the morning, and we're excited because we're going to be hosting it, and it's going to be a great event, and
Definitely.
we're in the cold weather here. I can't wait for April to come quick. You know,
I
it's
mean,
like
even though a lot of our viewers are New Yorkers, I have a lot of friends that are going down there.
a lot of them.
Because it's like, you know, spring's hitting.
It's the pre-cruise
perfect time
show,
to be
too.
in Florida.
Yeah.
You know, the weather's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's perfect. So
it's a great
anybody
time.
that's looking for like a little trip, little getaway, try to plan that week because it's totally going to be like an unforgettable, you know, show. So get your tickets. Tickets are on sale right here on our website. Just click the banner ad and it will take you to a secure site to purchase your tickets. So get them before they're gone. Don't wait till you're standing in line in Miami and there's no more left. After the show, you better watch the commercial for it because it's hilarious. Jay made a blooper of the whole, and let me tell you, it was an episode making this commercial. It was really funny. You should check it out. All right, so we're back, and now we're ready to start my favorite part of the show, because it's about talking about tattoos. And since I'm a tattoo artist, why wouldn't I love it? And it's about talking about, how do you say this in a nice way? Pretty bad tattoos, okay? So let's start with number 1. What do we got? Prom queen, right?
Prom queen, and this is it's not even bad. It's a failure.
It's not prom queen. It's, how would you pronounce that? Pom queen?
Almost like prom.
Yeah,
like
prom queen.
Prom queen. So I don't know if she went to the prom and got promed up or what, but
Yeah.
look at this tattoo.
Oh, it's just hideous. I mean,
First of all, it's just wording right down the spine, as you see. You know, it's and the
which I
spelling.
do all the time, and it can be very sexy on a female's back. It accentuates the spine, which is always a nice part of a female's back.
I don't know if it's another language, maybe with an E at the end, but you know, but here in America, if she took her shirt off, would a guy be like, "Where'd the spelling go wrong here?" You know.
That looks like somebody's bedroom in the background or something. I think this got done in somebody's house. I think maybe she, you know, ended up not being prompt.
But as an American tattoo, it's a failure,
Yeah.
and it's
Epic
horrible.
fail.
Epic. Right? It really is. So that's our first one. Let's go to our next one because this is the fun part.
Oh,
you know.
Jesus
So this
Christ.
lady, and it actually is a woman. You know, because
Yeah.
there was bra straps open here.
Yeah, we unfortunately know that is a woman's back.
Is she a big Jimi Hendrix
And,
fan?
you know, I gotta say, I just love that little paw print on his shoulder because it really accentuates how
well,
big that
you
guitar
got this
is.
big guitar
With a little
neck with a little paw print on the top. You know, like
oh
hello.
man, it's horrible. What do you really say about that?
You can't even get a cover up on that puppy.
No, you cannot. That is an impossible cover up ever. And I mean, like,
Yeah.
really, like, what are you playing? Like, you know, her ass hairs? I don't know. It's just horrible. I just can't.
Yeah, it is horrible. So our third one here, I'm assuming this girl wanted wings but didn't know
yeah.
why she got chicken wings. I don't know why
I
she
don't
got
know why
chicken.
she got chicken wings because she's a chicken head. I mean, hey, if you're gonna be a chicken head, might as well go all out and just get chicken wings.
Little chicken wings there, you know.
Yeah.
Would you do that on somebody? Would you actually say to them, no, I won't? Really?
No, I would. I'm actually really. I have a lot of things I won't do especially when it comes to females. I mean, it looks like she has a decent back. I wouldn't want to ruin that with these little chicken wings. Like, and I have a thing about I use the word chicken head to explain a lot of different types of people, and I could never do that to somebody. No, I just couldn't. And even I'm against even putting little wings on anybody, even if they're little angel wings, because it's like. You think your big body would be able to take flight with those little angel wings? You ever see them? Or when girls get like the tramp stamp area, the little angel wings, like, is your butt flying? Like, I don't really, like, what are you doing?
Well, the tramp stamp's a whole other story. There's so many better things to get than the tramp stamp, but anyway, yeah definitely.
After that name got attached to it.
But this is really horrible, you know, little chicken wings there, but now this is, I was just amazed. This guy got a portrait of Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, he's so tough.
And he's a big
buff,
guy.
Yeah.
He's a big guy. And it's not even a good Hulk Hogan. It's big.
It's
big guy, big Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. I mean, what do you really... It's done very poorly, and it's on his back, and I just don't even... He must be like a real wrestling guy. You can just tell. You know?
He loves his Hulk Hogan, man, because it's... it's a bad
all the
one.
things to get on your back, I don't know if I would get Hulk Hogan.
And... Well, to top it off, this next one is... When I seen this one, I was like, woo-woo!
Oh, God.
This is a classic. This guy got a tattoo of a woman squatting down, pooping out strawberries.
I've heard about shitting roses, but I never heard about shitting strawberries, you know? Like, wow. I don't even know what to say
This is
to
a
that.
funny one. I mean, I was like...
But even the angle, the squatting, like, the dog pooping squat.
But don't get me wrong. It's actually a good layout of the tattoo, how it's done, you know what I'm saying? But the pooping
the proportions
thing,
are correct.
Yeah, yeah.
And the strawberries are the right size if they were going to fall out of your asshole, I guess, right?
But really, this big woman pooping out strawberries.
I wonder if that's his wife or something. Let's not even wonder.
Let's move on.
Let's move on to something good, actually, right?
Yeah. So speaking of, you know, getting tattoos and getting stuff on your back, you know, let's talk about now, you know, the bashing of tattoos that we've been doing, blah 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 blah. Let's talk about the up and coming modern style of tattooing. And my buddy Tommy Harrison of the Alice Cooper band, he's really into this new up and coming style.
Which I'm into.
You know, and there's different
viewers,
names.
Listen up, because I want to start doing this modern style. I really dig it.
Yeah, there's different names. Some people call it boxy art. Some people call it modern.
Geometric.
Yeah, there's a lot of
splatter. It kind of
check this out. It's really cool. And this woman here has a record on her back, a skull, and it's just like splash painting.
Oh, it even
almost.
has the pyramid with the eye, which I want to get on my hand, I think.
Yeah. So
I really dig this tattoo. It's really cool.
It's a new style, and I actually want to get something on my back, sort of on the lines of this. You know.
Yeah.
I really like it. It's a new style. It's just like. You know, we were talking about this about like music, right?
And art, and I remember in college there was one class about avant-garde, how when generations change with art, they also change with music. And if you think about it, like this new style of tattooing really correlates with the new style of music right now. A lot of music that's out there, it's kind of a mixture of all other genres mixed into one, and that's kind of like what this tattoo is.
Yeah.
So I really see like the parallels of the music and art culture, you know, combining together. Yeah, I like it.
That's how things change. That's why you have, you know, certain generations. The music is great. It changes like the way people listen to music.
Look
and
at like the
everything,
Beatles,
you know?
and then like look at all the hippie art that came out of that. Look at like you know, like ink splatter with
Nirvana. No.
Yeah, like it's just like neither here or there. It always correlates together, and it's pretty cool. And I think this shows it.
It definitely changes up. And you know what? There's a lot of artists out there now. You know, people are growing up. I want to be a tattoo artist. You know what? You know, it's become like a crazy fad. You know, everybody.
Honestly, it's the best way to. If you're an artist and you want to have your own art studio, I mean, just comparing that to actually having thousands of people with your art on them, you can't ask for more. That's the arts. Having that as an art gallery, all these people walking around till the day they die. I mean, somebody could buy your painting and they'll hang it up for 10 years and then they take it down.
That's it.
They're not taking down the tattoo. It's on them for the rest of their life.
Walking canvas.
Yeah.
That's what we are, walking canvases, right?
Yeah.
It's
Love
great.
it.
It's a great thing. So, but we will always talk about something good after we do some bashing.
Yeah, when you bash, you always want to do a little, when you do the cons, you got to throw a pro in there.
Well, you know what it is? I get questions from a lot of people. I'm out there. I'm not a tattoo artist, but people come up to me and go, I want to get a tattoo. I want to get this. Could you recommend somebody? You know what? I could recommend the people that I know. And, some people want lettering, and I could recommend to someone that does good lettering.
Mm-hmm.
Some people want portraits, So everyone has styles, but I can only recommend to the people I know that do the work. Otherwise, tell people, do your homework. But if you want me to recommend, I could recommend. But, even though I recommend, figure it out also.
If you guys out there want to, send us your work, and if we think it's really good, then maybe we'll throw it up on one of our shows. So, definitely send it to
We're definitely up for that, because that's been a big thing since I started the show. Is people think I'm this tattoo expert. I'm not an expert. I have a lot of experience.
And you have a lot of friends in the field.
I've been around it, around it, a lot of artists and stuff like that. So it's great, and I'm great that I got a reputation like that. People trust me, And sometimes I'm nervous because people I'm
hey,
sending
now you
them
got me on your side. I'm the expert, so.
Yeah. See, I've used 2 artists in my life, so I think she might be the third.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna rock something out like this on him. So it's gonna be fun.
All right.
Cool.
And speaking about music and tattoos blending, let's get to our Reverb Nation music video feature for the night.
Yes, they have toured with Rob Zombie, which is one of my all-time favorite bands. They toured with Fozzy. This is Murder FM from Dallas, Texas, with We the Evil. We will see you here next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Rockin' Inc. MC. And don't forget to check our Facebook and our website and our Instagram, because we're posting stuff all the time. Yeah. We're all over the place. So
we're all over.
You be all over the place.
See you guys next week, and here is Murder FM, We the Evil.
Welcome to Rockin' Inc. MC. I'm Norman Matthew of Murder FM. I want to thank Reverb Nation for giving us the opportunity to feature our latest video on Rockin' Inc. MC. So here it is, We the Evil by Murder FM. Crank it up and get evil!
There it is. Think she's still there?
Let's go find out.